All right, Lawrence from Atlanta Grind here, and I want to make a quick video to go over what happens after you're onboarded and you are now in the app. So if you're opening the app for the first time, that means you've already talked to me most likely, you've already set up your password, you've entered your information, you've done the consultation form, and now you're going to open the app for the first time. So I want to walk through what that will look like and then also walk through how to add new foods because again, nutrition is a big part of this, and then also what the other kind of habits and goals that you might see on your app. So let's get right into it. All right, so this is what the dashboard of the app is gonna look like. Now yours may look a little bit different just because you may have different goals, different habits, depending on what program you're in. But the main thing is that you're gonna have your nutrition goal up top, which is gonna be your total calories, as well as your macros, your protein, carbs, and fats. And then below it, if you're in a workout program, you'll have your workout. So for me, I'm in the walking program, which is the 30-day challenge, which is just to walk. And then below that, I have a bunch of different habits. Now these habits are custom, so they're gonna be custom to you and also the program that you're in. So your nutrition goal is gonna be set by the kind of myself and the app basically. You can always customize it in terms of telling me, hey, I'm eating too much of this or whatever it is. It's very customizable. Remember, it is an iterative process. So what you start with may not be what you end with, but if you're in a weight loss program, you're gonna be at a calorie deficit. That will be decided once you onboard, you put in your weight, your height, your age, all those things will come in to calculate your total daily energy expenditure. And then that's what we use to lower that, basically your limit of what you burn per day so that your body is burning more than you're taking in. But at the top, that's what you see. So for me, and again, this is an example, it's not actually based on me, I just put numbers in, but you'll see at the top, it says calories, 2,241, and I got my protein, carbs, and fats below that. Now this is a brand new day for me, so there's nothing there, but I wanna walk through what it looks like to actually add food as well. So click the top here, anywhere in this box where you have your lines going across, you're gonna click there, and now you see I have nothing here for today because I haven't added any meals yet. Now what you wanna click is add meal. It will ask you to take a photo if you want to. You do not have to, but if you want to track what you're eating, it's a very good idea. So you kind of remember what you're eating, what you're eating. But I'm just going to skip photo for now. And here I can basically just start to enter foods. Now you see here, there are a couple of foods that I've entered before when I first tested this, but basically what I'm going to do is just kind of redo this process for you and for the example. So I'm going to put in what I have for my typical lunch, which is beef, ground beef, 90-10, so 90% fat. 90% lean, that'd be a lot of fat. So I'm gonna make sure this is right there, so it's ounces. You can click that to make sure your serving size is correct. I usually have about 10 ounces of that. I'm gonna say save. And then I'm gonna click this little plus button to the right. Now that plus button adds it to my basically meal of that day or that time, right? So it's not going to just end there. What you wanna do now is add your other foods. So usually I have, come on, jasmine rice, so I'll put in jasmine rice. And I'm gonna say jasmine rice cooked without salt. So I usually have, grams. Usually have about 100 grams of rice. Click the plus button. And then I usually have some broccoli. I don't know why I can't type sometimes. Broccoli. It is cooked, I think it's steamed, so I'll do broccoli. Do it by grams, and usually it's about 75 grams of broccoli. Click the plus button. So now that I've added everything in my meal, because I don't have anything else, now I'm going to click review at the top right, and then this is going to show me what I have so far. So for my lunch meal, I have 639 calories total. I've got 10 ounces of beef, 100 grams of jasmine rice, and then 75 grams of broccoli. Now if you wanted to add more food, like, oh wait, I had olive oil. Oh, click add more food, come back here, olive oil. Searches, extra virgin. I usually have about 2 tablespoons of that. Click the plus button, click review again if that's all. And then boom, back to this screen right here. And now I see the calorie goes up. So if I want to say, yep, that's my lunch, that's what I had, I can then click log at the top right. And boom, now my lunch is logged. Now, let's say that I have this meal every single day. Like, let's say I'm meal prepping this, I have it 5 times a week. I can click the little 3 dots on the side next to lunch and click save to favorites. And I'm gonna say typical lunch, save. Now that's saved. Now again, you don't have to do this if you're eating kind of different foods, perfectly fine. But if there is a food that you are eating consistently, that's what you wanna do. Now I can click on the X and boom, now you see it says 1 meal added. 1 meal added. I got my calories, calories, proteins, and fats, and carbs, and fats. And then throughout the day, I can continue doing that as many times as I eat. So if you have a lot of snacks, click it again. Click it again. Go to add meal, skip photo. And then let's say I had cinnamon buns, which I actually just did have cinnamon buns. Let's say I had the Entenmann's cinnamon buns. I had 3 buns. I'm gonna say add. Click review, but I'm gonna change it to snack because that's a snack meal. It's not an actual meal. And then I'm gonna click log. And then boom, come back here. Woo! Look at that. I think that was a whole order of buns. But boom, went way overboard on some things, right? My carbs, 51 grams over. But anyways, not the point of this. Just wanted to show you how to log food. Now, if you have a custom meal, what you can do is say, so add food, skip, go over to custom, add custom, and it's basically gonna pull up this sheet. So all you really do is add the serving, the name, the serving size, and then the individual proteins, calories, fats, that kind of thing. So let's say you meal prep, but you order your food from another service, and they give you they have their own dinners and meals you pick out, and let's say you pick one out, and let's just say you're using Factory, I think it's Factor Meals or Factory, let's say it's Factor, whatever the name is, and let's say it's a, I don't know, teriyaki beef and, I don't know how you spell teriyaki beef and broccoli, right? Meal that you have, say you ordered 3 of them, right? You want to save it, so you can do that. So let's say the serving size is, I don't even know, 4 cups. You actually say 1 because it's just 1 meal. So let's just say it's 1 meal. And then calories, it's like 630 calories with protein. It's got, 54 grams of protein. Carbs, it's got 75 grams of carbs and 25 grams of fats. So let's just say that 1 meal was that many calories, protein, carbs, and fats. Now I can click save. And now I can have that meal in there. So if I wanted to say add that meal, so let's say I had that for dinner, come over here, you'd log into the screen, then you go to custom, you click the plus button, click review, you'd see it here, and then you can click log again. I'm sorry, I logged lunch. You can only log 1 meal per lunch, breakfast, dinner. So anything else you just add as a snack. I'm gonna click log for dinner. Boom, there it is. Now it's done. So now if I go back, I have 3 meals added, right? So that's how you add a custom meal. That's how you make up a meal. So you just add your individual pieces. So your carbs, protein, fats, vegetables, all into one. Or if you order meals, you can do it that way too. So the rest of it, just real quick, these are all just different habits as well as the goal. So the walking goal is an exercise. So let's say I did go for a walk. And again, if you have an Apple Watch, it will you can do it on the Apple Watches too. But let's just say I already did it and I forgot to click whatever. Say, yep, mark as complete. I think it wants me to enter this. So let's say it was 30 minutes long and I got to 2 miles. Click save. Usually it likes to see on the watch. If you say start, then it'll actually start and it'll log it for you as you go. But now I'm gonna click that, click X, boom, walking's done. Now my other ones, take progress photos. So progress photos you can actually take here. They actually have a space for adding photos, so it's not just a habit. So you go here, click add photos. It tells you a little thing how to do it. Click OK, let's start. And then this wants to be your front. So say take now. I'll just pretend I'm doing it. Oh, that is odd. Cheese. All right. Use. Now it's gonna be a side. Cheese. All right. Use. Now it's a back. Can't do that. So cheese. All right. Now automatically uploads it and saves it in this progress photo part. So it's not just a normal habit where you just check a box. You actually put in your progress photos. And then you click X. Photos added. The other ones though are just habits, right? So if I didn't drink alcohol, boom, I didn't drink it. It's gonna give a little plus button, also a little video. Drink a gallon of water, boom, complete. All right, thumbs up, and then you get the point. So it's just a bunch of ways it's just a way to check off your habits and hold you accountable. So having this app every day is super, super important because not only can you also communicate with me, so if you wanted to reach out to your coach, you can click my little head right down in the bottom right-hand corner there, and then, hey, coach, and I would get it as well. But you can see everything you're supposed to hit. So you can see your goals every day, hold yourself accountable. This app holds you accountable, and you can see everything you gotta do. So when you add your meals, you can see how much you're eating. And like this, if I literally had this meal, I could see, oh my God, I went way over my carbs. No wonder I'm still hungry and feel like crap, or I have no energy. And I only have 228 calories left. I've only had 3 things. So it's like, awareness puts it in front of your face. And then the rest of it, the walking, it tracks your walks. Down here, it would if you're wearing your Apple Watch, and it calculated 5,663 steps because of the fact that I put in those 2 miles. But normally it would calculate it to basically to the T of what your Apple Watch does. And then everything else you want to hold yourself accountable for. So these other habits, that's what will be decided by us when we start our program, and when we talk to you, what goals you want that are going to push you forward. But this is how you're going to track it. We can see this on the back end so that we don't have to reach out to you and say, hey, how'd it go? And you're over here writing down in a spreadsheet. Oh, I don't know where my spreadsheet is. It's all right here. It's all recorded every single day. We can look at how you've been doing. If things need to be changed, we can easily change them. But this makes it so much easier, and I love this app. So that is a little bit on how to add meals, also what it looks like, and anything else like that we will go over. I will add another video for, but good luck.